Junk started tripping. That whole battle ruined my stream. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to history. Boop. Okay, there we go. Sorry. About what you said, yeah. Garson, I do agree with you on that. Villains definitely do not have to be evil like Kazuya Mishima and Heihachi. They just need a good motivation for why they're doing it. It's like assumption of every character being against the Mishimas. Like, sure, you're against the Mishimas, but your reason for it has to be better than I'm against the Mishimas because of the war. That's basically the baseline of everyone's motivation. It just needs to be interesting within that reason. Like, the problems with not having a proper storyteller on your team for a video game is what is what can make or break your game. And Tekken seems to be missing that. It's just interesting. Have their own reasons to survive. Family stuff. Exactly. Alright, I'm leaving. Okay, Victor got nerfed. There's no buffs for Raven. Lily got nerfed. And yeah, actually, hold up. Lily got buffed. Yeah, Lily got buffed. Victor got nerfed. And that's pretty much it. No. So, yeah. Claudio stays a villain. What about Zafina? Zafina's always been a more or less good character due to the fact that she's trying to keep guarded, but her character fell off when she threw herself at Kazuya in the tournament, so that's nice. She's a freaking idiot. I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. Claudio's also an idiot. Bro did a move that was minus 10,000 frames and died. And you did all that for what? Victor was right for calling him out as a flamboyant, arrogant child, bro. You are stupid, like... Like, I've never seen someone get freaking body slammed by the story so hard as Claudio. Bro had his chance to shine and used it on a powerful projectile that completely annihilated him because he missed. Like, girl, what? All that, and for what? Why not? And for what? Like, yeah, his character's pointless. Don't blame me for pointing that out. Blame the devs. Blame whoever they let up in there write the story. Cause this story ain't fire. It's hot trash. Hot, smoking, blistering trash. It's on the same level as Christie's entire personality and story. They don't know what to do with it. They didn't make it better. And somehow it managed worse after awesome send-off. Hey, like what? I am literally desperate for a match. That romance is very underused for the sake of it makes everything convoluted, and if you're not someone who likes romances, like in video games, most romances are straightforward or they're left on a cliffhanger so the fans can figure out what the freak they want to do with it. With fighting games, romances are barely expressed or talked about due to the fact that players don't like romance. So when it comes to adding something more convoluted, get to or start ignoring as if the romance isn't there. Like, I'm not gonna that freaking Kazuya loves June. He did at one point, but he literally doesn't want to be saved. And the Delulu, June, and Kazuya shippers were being like, he still loves her. Rada literally expressed, bro, like, does not love this woman anymore. There's still feelings there, of course. Like, I mean, that's always gonna happen when you marry someone you loved at one point. But bro literally does not like her enough to freaking express the fact that he wants to be saved. Bro is like, I freaking want to be a villain. Leave me alone, woman. You're annoying the crap out of me. And with June, there's this broken, I can fix him type mentality. And it's like, dude, it's not even cute. This is just embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, June looks Delulu. June looks Delulu for several reasons. Like, you can fix him? Bro, he left you several years ago to be slaughtered by ancient and wants to kill his very own son. I can fix him. Go fix your freaking son! It's been years, lady! Slap that boy up with a chancla. Where's his butt whooping for starting World War III, June? What the freak have you been doing? Oh yeah, napping. Girl! So sensitive to your son, that's what you need to be worried about. Worked for Liu Kang and Katana, Johnny and Sonya? Well, I mean, fans built different. They're not afraid to call out their developers. I'm serious, they're not afraid to call out their developers. Like, Melina shouldn't have been DLC in, like, I think Mortal Kombat X. And they called them out for that. So, MK fans, they mostly get on straight. It is unfortunate that their game ended soon, but it's not really surprising. But yeah, most Tekken fans hate women, they hate romances, and Lulu the ships that are literally put to rest by general lore. So you can't really expect anything serious with them. The most romance we have in Tekken now is literally will or won't Jin and Zhao Yu, and Genryu continuously being a creep with going after somebody's daughter after being rejected after going after that person. So that's literally the most we got out of romance. Nothing is certain, nothing is for sure, and everything is somehow crappy. So that's nice. What we get out of romance for Tekken. Hi, MC. Hold up while I Mariah Carey in honor of your name. I came to have a party. It's our time. Leaving it all behind. Nah, but for real, my favorite song from Emancipation Mimi is Get Your Number. That junk is nice. Tried to fix Jin. I mean, Jin isn't fixable. He's recovering, but I don't think he's fixable. The only way he's fixable is if he actually gets rid of the devil gene, which of course that's probably gonna happen, and they're gonna retcon most of Tekken 8's story in Tekken 9 to fix their mistakes. But that's if they bother trying with the story and convoluted and worse. Can Heihachi die in the first 5 minutes for good? Please? Genuinely, can Heihachi die? Like, I don't care if he's important anymore. Mans is holding back the story at this point. Bro is doing us an anti-favor. Bro is helping us destroy the story. That's what bro is doing. Every time he comes back, Tekken's value as a freaking good game. Bro can just be there as a DLC character without story inclusion, because at this point, him being there isn't helping at all. I don't want to see more of Heihachi and flashbacks and crap in Tekken 9. I don't want to see any of him. He can be on the base roster, I don't care, it's Heihachi, duh. But, bro is a hindrance. Like several of the characters. I'm not gonna say who, but Asuka's definitely a hindrance, and so is Hwoarang, but, you know, people don't want to talk about it. Hwoarang, all he does is ask Jin for a freaking rematch. Like, chill the freak out. It's not about you. Fahkumram looks like a bad guy. Fahkumram is still his story basically didn't move, didn't like change. The only thing we found out is the fact that the Mishima Zaibatsu are tied to it as usual, and Kuma's ahead of the whole entire thing, but other than that, nothing's changed. He's still stuck at square one, and we still know really nothing about him, other than the fact that he has a family in captivity. That's it. Bro, the bootleg version of Kratos, but somehow uglier. Like what? No bars. Why does nobody want to fight? I said what I said. And you can hate my opinion, but I ain't about to talk about frames. I don't know frames. I just know moves. And extensions. And variations. Fahkumram isn't a bad guy. If you really boil down his personality and the story, he isn't a bad guy. He's literally just one of those characters that they tell you not to write about in a story. What I mean when I say that, I mean is like a character who's pushed around by the plot and does nothing about it. He's literally a character who's pushed around by the plot and does nothing about it. He just goes along with it. He doesn't make something out of himself. He just goes where the plot tells him to go. So Fahkumram is basically just the plot's punching bag, outside of Asuka, occasionally Zhao Yu for cuteness and comedic factor. But other than that, Fahkumram is literally just the character who's pushed around by the plot. Nothing changed, nothing interesting happened. We just found out that the Mishima Zaibatsu were behind it. That's it. That's it. There's literally nothing other than... He has a good story in terms of like for being a villain, but other than that, I mean, once you threaten his wife and his kids, bro is a puppy dog with a leash. Kazuya really wanted to take advantage of that, he would, I don't know, either send someone as a spy to infiltrate the Mishima Zaibatsu and kidnap his wife and daughter. That way, Fahkumram could really be in trouble and really make himself out to be a villain, because Kazuya, I mean, off-screen kill is a kill away. It just sucks that the devs thought an off-screen kill of the Hachijo clan would make the story better. You eliminated another chance to expand the world. Congratulations. You played yourself. But if Kazuya really was a real villain, he would have had Fakuram's family take so he could like off-screen kill. And then thus beginning Fakuram's true descent and journey into insanity and bloodlust because he lost everything he cared about. Thus making him a powerful force for G Corporation and turning him into a viable villain. I lost everything. And now I have no sense of purpose. So I'm gonna use it to bang my fist into everything possible. Until something kills me in the process. But, you know, that's cool too. Can toughen up Josie? Nah, I'm saying I have to disagree with you on that one. The last thing I want is Josie to be tainted by this ugly, tall character. Let's just keep her mentor as Bruce. And then, yeah. Tekken Force. Go Bears. By the way, did you guys notice how the colors were completely misleading? Like, I don't know if you noticed that they said purple and blue, right? Purple, there's only... okay, hold up. Blue, there's only a little bit of blue on Fakuram shorts. One of them is his background. They said purple, right? I mean, of course everybody was saying Armor King like, duh. Mans did not wear one shade of purple. We cannot trust the colors. At this point, do not trust the colors. They gave us 2 colors, and neither of them were utilized that much on the character. So, don't trust the colors. At this point, Season 3 needs to be names. We don't want colors, we want actual freaking names. Of returning characters, we want names. Like what? The misleading is crazy. Bro did not wear one sparkle of purple. The only thing purple about Armor King was his background. Like, what? Nah, fam. Nah, just anything these devs say. At least not when it comes to DLCs and of the game and characters, because ain't no way. Armor King was not wearing purple whatsoever. Bro was wearing black, gold, and silver. Nah, fam. Need names at this point. Nobody's here. Fakuram and Josie? Well, I mean, don't be surprised if he's pushed around by Fakuram. That's what I'm saying. Tying Josie to Fakuram, I feel like would just give them an excuse to make her soft. Cause it's a harsh stone cold dude next to a girl with feelings. And if they do that, I feel like they're just gonna use that as an excuse to continue with the crying bullcrap. Like, ew, harsh Fakuram mentorship make me go wah. Like, what? I'd rather see Josie and Bruce. I don't want to see Fakuram in another game. I don't want to see Fakuram in another game, honestly. Bros overstayed his welcome. Like, Tekken has a lot of characters, but it's to realize that characters are disliked for a reason. If they can't make it popularity-wise, or at least, like, in the top 30, then they shouldn't really be there. And then some characters you just pull because, you know, both sides of an argument. I don't want this specific character, like Christy, Genryu, Fakuram. These 3 so far should not reappear in a Tekken game. And Katarina and Gigas. Those characters should not reappear in a Tekken game unless it's Tekken Tag 3. But that's a big if, because you would do better with a Josie and Bruce combo than you would with Fakuram. with tag characters, it's people who are similar in height, so they have the same range that makes you comfortable enough to the point where playing them as a tag would not confuse you because you're not switching between two different height variants and the reach isn't as good as the character you switch from. Of course, there's always going to be someone who plays two different characters and is cool with that, but most of the time a casual is not going to want to gravitate towards a really tall character and a really small character because it's frustrating trying to manage between, oh crap, the reach isn't as good as it was with this character. Like, when Tekken Tag 2, I didn't even play on the internet, online. I stayed mostly with Raven and Yoshimitsu and Law and the Laws and the two Kings. There were very rare times where I chose Lei and Leo and Lei and Raven due to the fact that it's not similar moves where the height difference isn't that much. It's just like maybe 1 or 2 inches of height difference, and so the reach wasn't as complicated and I didn't have to make up for it in my gameplay. No casual partner up a super tall person with a super short person. That's confusing. Especially if they don't have the same moveset. Oh no. Oh no, not at all. Nobody wants to freaking play! What happened to everyone? None of the Tekken 6 newcomers are villains, and that was the problem. They keep adding good guys, thinking everyone to be a good guy. Like, no. We need some morally gray people and some other evil people. Like, I get it that the Mishimas are the bads and 1% good, but I don't really count Jin as good anymore because he's still part of the problem. Bro can't kill his father, bro can't get rid of the double gene, bro can't control the double gene. What are you there for? Like, you demolished a whole block just to confront his father and couldn't even defeat him either. Bro, you suck. Like, that's the one thing I hate about Tekken. It will risk the continuity of story to keep around popular characters. Like, this Tekken 8 was supposed to be Jin and Kazuya. And it couldn't even do that properly. So that's nice. Dang it. There we go. There we go. Like, Miguel would have been... That's why I kind of irritated that Miguel didn't make it to Tekken 8. He would have been a nice anti-counter and like a breath of fresh air because he's not there for the Mishima Zaibatsu. He's literally just there to beat the living crap out of Jin and kill him when he's at his highest point. That right there is villain waiting to happen, and I'm sad that they didn't utilize that part, but you know, let's resell you characters that should have been base roster because we don't have the heart to get rid of characters that don't need to be there. Shifu, a panda, like, they're freaking bears. We don't need 2 of them anymore. I'm like so sick and tired of the old mentality because they're mainstays. Doesn't mean we need 2 of them. They've been the same for years and they're just now getting differentiated. Yeah, I don't think we need 2 of them. Xiao Yu kind of doesn't need a bodyguard anymore because she's old enough to handle several jacks while Jin takes a nap inside a giant freaking tree before Kazuya shows up anyway. But yeah, like, I'm tired of the mainstay thing. Just because they're a mainstay doesn't mean they need to be there. Some mainstay, you know, potential upgrade the story and really make something of themselves. Tekken players, of course, and sometimes the devs don't want to realize it either because I miss that character. My character, bro, your character is not helping us at all. This game is sucking because your character is in there. Like, it's annoying. Like, if I were Tekken dev, be like, look guys, we need to cut some of this fat, bro. This cannot stand. I get it, some characters are popular, but some of y'all just need to get the first one. Like, I don't think Midia should be in Tekken 9 unless she's actually going to be tied in further with the Ravens. That makes it a good collaborated effort. Like, I don't think Lydia should show up in Tekken 9 unless she's there with the Ravens working alongside them against the Mishima Zaibatsu or against whoever, against Kazuya and Heihachi, whatever. I really hope Heihachi dies in the beginning of Tekken 9. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him in the story anymore. I'm sick and tired of him being there. I'm sick and tired of this Mishima fuse circle that goes nowhere. I had an epic send-off in. Now he's back. Made the story worse when he returned. Like, die, old man. I don't care that you're OP. You're ruining Tekken's continuity. He's a boon. New challenger. The standing pile of trash. Don't you just love Katarina? Of course not. Oh, there's a hack to this. Found new tech. I just found new tech. I just found new tech, guys. I just found new tech. Oh, wow. Up forward, but like, mostly on the jump part, you get this kick out of it. Whee! What if Katarina was a villain? Katarina does not villain material. You're asking a stupid question here, Garrison. I'm sorry, but that's a stupid question. She doesn't have power or money to be a villain. She is literally a henchman at best. She's not Miguel where it's like purpose. Nope. You are trying to be. That is a dumb question, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. Like, just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I'm gonna sugarcoat. I'll take the hit when you guys tell me what I said is stupid. You guys rarely tell me when I'm saying something stupid. Like, I don't care if you say Maven is a terrible character and she should never come back. Alright, I'm gonna be okay. Like, if that's how you feel, cool. Like, call me out when I say something dumb. I'm not gonna sit here and be nice about an opinion. It's my opinion. But realistically saying that, I'm sorry, Katarina does not have the power, nor money, nor character ties to be a villain. That is kind of a dumb question. Like, call me out when I say something dumb. Call me out when I say something stupid. Like, I expect it both ways, you guys, like, duh. Don't sugarcoat it for me. The only time I want you to sugarcoat it is when you're talking about dumb characters. Because, obviously, I'm gonna need extra help because my mind can't comprehend dumb character lore. Hence, Genryu. Dumb character lore has been Julia's puppet and Michelle's puppet, probably doing stuff since his has not changed nor aged in a way that makes him memorable. Bro has stayed a creep who can't take no for an answer and is borderline stalker. Get a life. I don't think Maven is a terrible character. You know what I mean? Feel cool, but I'm not gonna Just like, bro, I'm gonna call you out when you say something stupid, and I expect you guys to do the same thing. Call me out when I say something dumb. Say when you disagree with me. Like, I want this to be a conversation. But I'm sorry if I'm coming across as mean. I'm just thinking about it realistically. I'm not just looking at it as statistics, because most of the time people who say Katarina, out of all people I see character requested for, Christy gets more play than Katarina Miharu. So yeah, don't actually believe people when they say they want Katarina, because most of the time they're lying through their neck and they don't actually mean that. But Katarina does not have enough pull to actually be a villain. She would be a henchman at best. She would be a Nina, but for the wrong side. And less interesting. She's just a chick with a bad mouth. That's what I learned. You Japanese? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'll say shut the F. There's two variations. I'm joking. I'm not actually gonna teach my chat how to say F you in Japanese, but I do know the S word in German. That's cool. Don't be like me. I'm a bad role model. But yeah, I'm sorry that it came off as mean. I just don't think that, you know, this villain material. Sincerely apologize for that, Garson. Yep, I was mean. Thank you. Sea Viper? What? Yeah. I feel like Tekken is too busy trying to force popularity for certain characters, thus making their inclusion in the game in the first place very pointless, because they're too busy trying to f them and make something happen when it's not happening. Shahu would have had more use not being in Tekken 8 than appearing in Tekken 8 at all. If it doesn't happen the first time, don't expect it to happen the second time. It's not like Lucky Chloe or Master Raven where there's potential. Sure, it started off bad, but if you work on it, it could. Simps character. It could work. It could work. Like, it's not like there's something there to build on and it could be great. No, Shahu is literally just a bad character. And the Tekken team is too busy trying to move him in our face and think, maybe it could work if we try. You to Lily, and that made him more pointless. Lily does not need a bodyguard. People only started shooting at Lily with snipers because he was there. Before his existence, guys in suits and entire cars were coming after Lily, and she bodied them easily and still was able to sit back in her limo like this is a normal freaking Tuesday. The only point of Shahu being there is because snipers. Take Shahu away and Lily's life is just the same as how it was before, only there's not an annoying character in front of her trying to shield her from whatever. Bro, you are bodyguarding for a fighting air. Sit down, bro. You are useless in this situation. And I guess none of you also noticed the fact that Lily is a fan of Shahu, but everyone forgets that minor detail due to the fact that Shahu is pointless. I'm just saying, big and small details don't matter when a character is disliked anyway. Like, yeah, it's retarded. Okay, I gotta turn my laptop around and get some pillows. My controller needs a charge. As a bodyguard, Panda needs to go. Panda needs to go. A bear is a bear, and sure there are always going to be people that complain, but you played a bear. At this point, it shouldn't really matter which bear is in there. Like, they need to start cutting the fat with certain characters. Okay, Hachi, Panda, Shahu, Claudio. Bros become useless. Bros become useless. Bros become useless. Like, no. But, you know, maybe Claudio could make something of himself if he's revived. Just saying, man. There's a lot of characters they should be running, but they don't want to because character popularity and mainstay bullish. Mainstay isn't a good enough reason in inclusion. Inclusion and mainstay bullcrap isn't a good enough reason to keep some of these characters who have no true relevance in the story and are just there for emotional support. What?
Round 2. Fight.
What? This person's good, not gonna lie. Nope. I don't think they're gonna really put the emphasis on the romance between those two. I feel like it's just gonna be a platonic will or won't they, or they're just gonna retcon the complete romance thing between them. So I wouldn't expect anything from that, Garson. You know, savor yourself the heartbreak. I wouldn't expect anything from that. Whee! Oh my god, girlfriend. Gotcha! What? Bro, I was pressing. That's crazy. Costumes? Bison looks cool. I mean, not Bison. I think that's Bison? I'm not sure. Bison looks cool. I thought it was Akuma. Oh wow. I thought it was something else. Hey, Major. Bison had a bootleg Balrog one? I literally can't tell if it's Bison or Akuma anymore. I'm sure that's Bison in a coat, right? It looks like they gave him the Dragunov treatment. I feel like Bison got the Dragunov treatment with the coat and stuff. But that's probably just me. Oh, that is Bison? I was like, that fur coat, he kinda looking spiced. He kinda looking spiced. Kinda looking spiced, not gonna lie. But, yeah, I think Tekken should cover these characters, because a mainstay isn't a good reason for someone like Heihachi to come back and ruin the continuity just because it's damage control. He would have been good damage control if he wasn't there, you know. They ain't worth the money. I'm either getting Street Fighter 6 from GameStop or from Amazon. I miss playing Kimberly. I miss playing Kimberly and Jamie. I miss looking at Jamie's abs and playing Kimberly and spray paint glitter bomb everywhere. Why are you looking at me like that? You shouldn't really be surprised at this. I thought I like looking at hot Spaniard abs. Like, eh. Like, playing Kimberly, bro, playing matches with Major was just fun. Oh my god. If you guys could have seen the chaos that spiraled for the matches we had, it would be so nuts. Bro is really good. Dude has a dope Terry. I mean, like, Major don't play when it comes to Street Fighter. Bro is boss level type pod, and I love it. I'm trying, like, the matches would be so good to the point where I would be trying not to get annoyed because he's really good and I keep losing and I'm like, bro, it's not you. Literally just the fact that I suck at Street Fighter. But Major goated. Jamie is Chinese? Okay. Is that supposed to mean something? My favorite Disney princess is also Chinese. Eh? But like, yeah. Major. Definitely gotta have some more matches with you when I get Street Fighter 6. I keep fighting one dude. He's gonna be so sad! I keep taking a streak! Oh my god, why are you... So perfect for you. Dang it! I thought it was a ducky move. Nope. What? Bro, why are you moving? Ah, that's crazy. Bro's fighting for his life. Nope. Come at me again. Wee polygons. Oh my god. Let me see what your question is about. I wish I could see. Most of the time, by the time I'm up, you're probably asleep. I'm up till like 5 in the morning. So, Yeah. Wait, fighting against gun? Huh? NPC? Huh? I don't get what you're saying there. Explanation about NPC on Xbox. I don't get what you're saying there, Major. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Claudio's dead. NPC, oh my god! He was playing Maven! What did he think of the character? Is he still playing her, or was it just a one-time tryout? I get it if it's not for him, you know? The suit pants and sometimes the moves ain't it for everyone. I'm just a special case who happened to be hooked. I don't think I can customize. He prefers Raven. Right. Of course. You know, I always get my hopes up when people start playing Maven, only for them to crash. I don't know why me, like, hoping people pick up Maven. Like, it's not gonna happen. Quit being hopeful. Hope is for the weak, and right now you're being weak. Well, at least when it comes to Tekken anyway. Let me see, where is... Okay, besides Rag, Alyssa players be kinda dumb. I'm not even joking! Outside of Rag, cause she's a good Alyssa player, Alyssa players be kinda dumb. I'm not even gonna lie. Alyssa players be kinda dumb. When... Let me see. This is going to be a hard color scheme. What? She doesn't have another outfit? Dang, Alyssa. Or I could be looking in the wrong place. Yep. I was looking in the wrong place. This is going to be hard. T7? Let me see. Waiting for Vixen to drop that other chapter so I can fangirl about my OTP again. Let's see. Oh my god, mods! Mods! That's a crazy picture. Look at that leg twist. What are you doing with Alyssa? You guys know I'm a fan of Stellar Blade, so, let me see, is there a similar outfit to this? I would look up Eve's outfit, but I'm not really trying to do all that. Jeez, man. Alright, whatever. Green! The only time the green looks like actual green here. Good enough. Gray. Ah, perfect. Whoops, wrong color. Yep, we're getting somewhere. Hit Eve. Ah, it's AI. Ew. Huh. White, green, more green, neon green. I guess we're going for white here. Maybe. Or like black. White, black. Okay, I'm just gonna go with black. This is the best I could do. Boo doo 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 doo. Boo doo 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 doo. Boo doo 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 doo. Boot. Let that sink in. No sink required. That's funny how you're yawning at Eve when you're over here trying to get Michelle into the game as if Julia isn't already here. That's funny. Speaking of Eve though, just take a dignified pic. Ain't nobody got time for that. Dignified my butt. Speaking of, I would literally do the same for Master Raven. Dignified, I am a simp. A simp, but reasonable. Simp, but nonetheless, a simp. I will do the same thing for everyone else. Heck, let me show you what I mean. Can't wait for that new Stellar Blade. Oh, that DLC is finna be kick. The boss song for Raven. Oh my god. It's so freaking good. It's so freaking good. I love it. Dignified pick, MC? No. Let's not, girlfriend. Let's not. Let's fully commit to the idea. Look at this. Look, ain't this beautiful? I got a better one. Hold up. This might get me demonetized, but I don't care. That new DLC is gonna be kicking. Finally! They turned Stellar Blade into COD, and then they give us an epic boss fight. That's what I like. Hold up, let me just... Wait, is my thing on? Okay. I keep forgetting that the freaking box has to be on. Dignified picks are no longer required! gonna do, MC? Let me see. Do I have any outfits for King? Yeah, that one weird outfit. Yeah, no one's that hot to me. Oh well. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I had to think about that one. Anyway, back to online. Now that you guys see me completely degenerate myself, I better not see any out of context clips. If I see any out of context clips, I'm suing you. But you know, it's all joking. Don't worry, I'm gonna change those back eventually. Eventually, when I get around to it, somewhere, sometime. I'm already regretting this decision. No, when I select her outfit, my classic Crim outfit, I gotta look at some cheeks. I'm starting to regret my decision. You guys better be happy. I'm doing this for your entertainment. Need I remind you, this is my main account, by the way. What's going on? I see people roasting the, Major, I can explain. I was joking because MC was making a big deal about where I was taking the pictures. Hi Phoenix. I'm glad you didn't come any sooner. Hi. Please no one tell him what just happened. I'm gonna put you all in timeout. None of y'all better say nothing. I saw. Dang, he saw. Ah! I was joking, of course. I'm not actually gonna keep this. I just wanted to play around with MC because he was making a big deal about it. You know, just casually up in a picture of Miguel's abs and suit pants. Nothing serious. Trust me, I'm a simp, but I'm reasonable. This is probably the most degenerate I will ever get, besides the snide comments of wanting Nina and Lily to step on me. You know, the usual stuff. But anyway, how you guys doing? I hope you guys have had a nice day. It's like 10 in the afternoon where I am. Yeah. Just a normal day in the hood. Rivals news? Weapon X? What? Oh, Ultron? Is that what you're talking about? Someone walked in, took a clip, took a snapshot, and they're probably sending that to Moon. Be like, this is why you can't have women playing. This is why you can't have women playing Tekken. You see this degeneracy? You're gonna use me as an example, and I'm gonna end up in another video from somewhere. Be like, this is what happens when you give women characters. Listen. When I say that about Lily, I mean I just genuinely want her to step on my spine and fix it because my spine is terrible. I got middle-aged back problems. But Maven, that's completely what it sounds like. That's literally what it sounds like. I don't mean actually like that. I literally, when it comes to Lily, I'm just like, step on my spine so you can fix my spine. Like, no, I don't like Lily like that. Girl can style. I love the fits. Like, girl be banging left to right. It's on. We wear pink every day, boo. But when it comes to Maven, when I say step on me, yes, I literally mean what you're thinking. That's not. But Lily, no. Ew. Oh, what? Going to jail, not me. You can't throw me in jail. I never said anything out of the blue. But no, I don't like Lily like that. I just think she's very fashionable. It's nothing of that era here. Gross. Have a pet Maven? Bro, forget pet Maven. Teach me ninjutsu. Teach me ninjutsu. I want to learn martial arts so I can kick people's butts in real life. And then feel terrible about it after I knock them out. Realign your back. Instead of going to a chiropractor? Nah, I don't trust chiropractors. There's been so much, like, going on with them. People walking out paralyzed. Like, sure, you get a good lawsuit and get some money out of it, but you paralyzed. You can't move from the waist down or from the neck down. If you're lucky. But nah. No, I'd rather have Lily literally realign my spine than an actual chiropractor. Cause these things be hitting it in all the right and wrong places anyway. Like, there's less of a 50% chance of me walking away paralyzed if Lily is literally kicking me in the back. Sure, I'm gonna be sore for years, but hey, I can still freaking walk and use my legs. The worst thing to happen to me, other than like a bunch of other stuff that I'm not gonna say on YouTube, is literally losing all sense of locomotion from everything from my neck down. Like, that is beyond devastating. And not just say because I can't play Tekken. That is beyond devastating to me because I like to move around when I'm allowed to, you know, space, roller skating. So if I go to a chiropractor, get paralyzed from the neck down, I'm literally going to be a sad sack of sadness for the rest of my life. I can no longer write, I can no longer game, I can no longer roller skate. That would be a travesty. That's why I don't trust chiropractors. I'd literally rather have Lily dance on my back or Michael Jackson moonwalk all over my lower spine than go to a chiropractor. You'd have to drive me kicking, screaming, and clawing for my life to have me go to a chiropractor. Like, no. There are too many things that could go wrong, and I'm not trying to find out. Oh yeah, I roller skate. I'm not good at it, but I want to be good at it. But yeah, definitely dreams and aspirations, and I don't want a chiropractor ruining that. Money can't make up for the fact that I no longer can control 90% of my body anymore. Timeline to be safe? What? Devil Jin's getting hate now? That's crazy. Rock me all night long. Anyway, that's crazy. Double didn't get any hate. Gosh darn it. Oh my god. I could just feel you guys genuinely rolling your eyes and judging me. I'm literally getting embarrassment from changing that pic, bro. The joke is funny, but now I'm just like, why the freak did you agree to this? It's not like where I'm just selecting Miguel, where it's like, okay, that's understandable, it's a male character, but like... Nope, I can't even last one stream, I can't, bro. Oh my god. I can't. I can't, bro. I gotta. Can't. I gotta change it. Why? Okay, hold up. Let me fix this thing. Okay. Okay, it's over. Jeez. I was going to lose my mind. The joke was funny, but I genuinely could not stand it. It's only funny when I say clap your cheeks, not looking at cheeks every single time I want to select my favorite outfit. Never again. You know, MC was right. Listen to your uncles, guys. But reasonably listen to your uncles. Alyssa's personality is literally just beep boop bop horny robot. I said what I said. That and being occasional voice of reason, but that's it. Oh my god, I found another song that sampled Nebula's version. Oh my god. They're going to buff more characters? Yeah. They're also going to increase health values, which is totally what people wanted. Like, why would you do that? Genuine question, why would you do that? Victor got buffed. Victor got nerfed. Lily got buffed. I didn't see anything for Raven, so... How the freak did I get oh. Hey look, it's Barbara Richards. Still no change, always alive. Character's bad. The character's main says, your character sucks. Oof. Bro, Taken 6 was wild. Every interaction Devil Jin had with everyone in campaign scenario, they was like, this dude got problems. It was like, forget the fact that it's Jin. This dude got issues. Let me just distance myself as much as possible. Like, Double Jin is something else. But, you know, Tekken team, retconning as usual, forgetting that detail. So, I guess that doesn't matter anymore. The boy not know about the sounds of pain. Two months to work on this patch. I mean, I don't know the true verdict. I usually wait for people with Tekken 8 to like give me a verdict or something to go off of. I gotta check out Immortal's channel, but small patch, that's all I'm saying. I'm trying to look for this one freaking song on my giant playlist. It's so hard to find. You're an idiot. Basic level idiot. I keep getting matched up with this one guy. He's probably sick and tired of me. He's probably sick and tired of me. I wouldn't be tired of me too. I feel like people should definitely talk about the homing, but they probably have to balance the game for Fakuran first, so homing probably won't be an issue that's really brought up, if at all. So, I wouldn't expect anything out of that. Gotcha. Phoenix, when they add new characters, they have to fix the bugs that come with those new characters, because not everything's gonna work out fine when the character comes. So I wouldn't expect them to worry about homing until Season 3 begins. Boop. That will shadow ban your account? Wow. Yeah, they definitely gotta fix that. Gotcha. Shadow ban? Dang. Yeah, definitely. Dang. Dang, that's nuts. That's crazy. Whee! I ain't buying them. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Doo 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 doo. Ooh. I mean, as much, yeah. Like, I'm just watching all of this happen, and I'm telling you guys now, when I get a PS5, don't be surprised if the first thing I stream isn't Tekken 8. There will be signs, but don't be surprised if the first thing I stream on my PS5 isn't Tekken 8. The first thing I'm streaming, well, I'm not gonna spoil that for you guys. Anyway, let me stop with that. I'm just waiting for Tekken 8 to get good. By get good, I mean get past the reselling DLCs and see if there's something behind all this rehash, resell, and the fans will kiss up and bite because they're stupid fools who want their character back, even though they should have been base roster anyway. People complain about characters being left out. It's because your dumb characters are taking up space. They should be base roster, you idiot. But, you know, keep that same energy. I hope you enjoy paying for Armor King the third time in a row if he does not base roster in Tekken 9. Hey! Sing! Phoenix! Sing! Oh my god, I'm not getting any matches, and I don't feel like going into freaking treasure battle. I'd say replace Shahu and Panda. Leo, yeah, she needs to be cut. Yeah. Give her Saw to someone else. But anyway, let's just head into treasure battle for a quick sec, because there is something I want to get off in my head that's been saying. Bro, we got 2 pandas, 2 kings is the least of our worries when we got 4 Mishimas, 2 Kazamas, 2 samurai. Bro, please. Bro, please. AK isn't like King though? Yeah, he is. He is. I'm sorry, Major. That's a bit of a hot take. AK is like King. Except King, Armor King has better moves. Technically the 5th Mishima. But yeah, 2 kings is the least of our worries when Heihachi keeps coming back. But let me talk about this. Ew, hold up. Let me get rid of Mr. Irrelevant real quick. What the heck? Girl, why did you turn around? What? Okay, anyway, back to the relevant thoughts of more relevant people. She was trash, but I've been thinking about who else could be a good fit for Tekken 8 in terms of guest characters. Besides Eve from Stellar Blade, because of course, I need something to look at in Tekken that isn't flat pancakes. Like, Mila's covered up in a dress. You get tired of Anna isn't really that interesting. Yeah. I need something other than flat pancakes, and I think Eve would be a really good hole to fix that. I also think Cherry Hunter from Streets of Rage would be nice as a guest character. She could definitely like do well with a Tekken upgrade in terms of design, and she's already got a really cool tool for rage art. Like, imagine power sliding into a crazy guitar hit. Like, that would be dope. You get electrified, you get a nice guitar shred in the middle of all that, so might as well. I freaking hate Negan. Get out of my face, bro. But yeah, those are my two right now. I don't want anime characters in Tekken. Is that just me? Do I technically have no say in that because I play a ninja? I don't want anime characters in Tekken. I feel like adding to the more anime takes away from it, and soon the guest characters are more top tier than the actual base roster characters. I don't want to enforce that DLC should be all powerful because they're DLCs. I feel like adding anime would just make that more pushed philosophy, but I don't know. I definitely don't want Dragon Ball Z. Bro blasts a spirit bomb at you, you start sidestepping, that thing follows you. Like, I don't know, I don't want anime characters in Tekken. What? Tekken 8 is literally an anime party game? Well, I mean, Tekken 8 has to lead to Tekken 9, and since it hasn't died, actually yes, add anime characters so this game can die faster, so we can get to Tekken 9. Sorry, I lost my brain for a sec. Add more anime bullcrap so it can die and we can get Tekken 9, where the game will obviously be better because the best Tekken games are odd numbers. 7, 5, 3, Tekken Tag 1. Us. Surprisingly, I thought I would have missed that. Us. What the what? Put Baki?
It's just business. Don't take it.
Baki isn't that famous. Baki's no Ruby where upon hearing it you either like it or hate it. Baki isn't that famous. I'm sorry. It's not like game Chainsaw Man where everybody knows about it and only a few people dislike it. Baki is boring, I'm sorry. Like, back then when I was still in Moon streams, people would mention Baki and everybody would be like, this? Like, no. Ah. Dang it. Whee! Oh, come on. Let me see those characters and what they can do with the rap. Yeah. Baki isn't that famous. It had its chance with Street Fighter 6 and it wasn't even... Dang. Yeah, Baki, no. I'm sorry. That's a hot take, Phoenix. That's a hot take. Like, yeah. And then Black Panther. Black Panther would be cool in Tekken. Didn't Street Fighter do that? It's Midia. This is gonna be my last match. Ow. The new Karate Kid collab was a missed opportunity to bring back Lei. Or just make a stage. Like a Jackie Chan stage. That'd have been dope. You know, but yeah. Tekken's collabs are, what they do with it is mid-par. Like, it's literally like that one YouTuber just trying to sell merch. Give me money, buy my mid-par merch. That's literally what their collaborations are. Tekken's collaborations are just merch. In-game merch. Nothing serious. That's why I'm not excited about collabs unless it's a character. So, yeah. My question is, why are they making another Karate Kid movie where the kid from China... That doesn't make sense. Like, why would you... Kids in modern day New York do not know martial arts. The most you are fighting is boxing. Like, what? Boxing easily would not work against karate if you're good enough. Like, what? I'm sorry, the premise of the movie doesn't make sense, but I'm obviously gonna watch it because Jackie Chan, duh. Wrong one. I got confused here. Should I do something out of pocket? You guys can't see the terrible grin on my face right now. Where? I think I'm done. I mean, it's not that bad. Could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. I'm just in a goofy mood. It could be worse, and Major's over here like, yes, expose yourself. Yes, you unholy Tekken player. Okay, I'm done. I'm for real logging off this time. It's been fun, you guys. Do not click this stream, or I will sue for emotional damages. I'm coming after you. Hope you guys have a nice night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.
This is the guy that gave Raven all that trouble? That imbecile needs to be neutralized.